captain of a Royal Navy warship in the Red Sea has told the BBC that the attacks are becoming more deadly, with the Houthis in Yemen launching more ballistic and cruise missiles which are harder to defend against. The Houthis say they are targeting merchant vessels and warships in solidarity with Palestinians in Gaza. Our defence correspondent Jonathan Beale is the first journalist to join the destroyer HMS Diamond while facing the threats in the Red Sea.
Security, security, security.
This is Coalition Warship, listening Channel 16.
The Royal Navy's HMS Diamond, sailing in the Red Sea towards danger. They're here to protect merchant shipping, and for this mission to escort a naval task group. And they're armed and ready. This task group has now entered the high threat area, and as you can see, they're preparing to run the gauntlet with the Houthis. In the operations room, the ship's nerve centre, they've already donned fire protective clothing. With their powerful radar, they can track multiple objects from hundreds of miles away. And this is what happens when they identify a threat.
Fireball 293 at 165 knots of word.
The drills they've rehearsed many times before.
Air threat warning, red. Air threat warning, red. Missile inbound to the ship. Starboard quarter. Time to go, 2 minutes.
But now it's deadly serious. This, one of two occasions we witnessed when the Houthis fire ballistic missiles, travelling at more than 3 times the speed of sound.
Assess the missile has splashed in the water north of the task group. Therefore, air threat warning now yellow, air threat warning now yellow.
Between the time it's fired and by the time it impacts, you've got about 2 minutes to react. That's why we're in state 2, that's why we're wearing our clothing all the time, so that within that time frame, we'll be in absolutely the right posture to be able to deal with those. But yeah, it can feel a bit intense. Obviously, someone's trying to potentially shoot something at you.
Houthi drones are the other danger.
That's UAV now on bearing 350 range.
And he's now got 2 airborne in the north. Obviously, our position now, we anticipate they may come south.
Air threat warning is white weapons.
It's a potentially deadly version of hide and seek, but the drone doesn't spot them. This time, Diamond hasn't fired its main Sea Viper missiles, but it's already shot down 9 drones, 7 of them in just one night in January.
And that sort of red.
Diamond's captain believes they have saved lives, but they haven't stopped increasingly sophisticated Houthi attacks.
It seems to me that they're using more advanced and more lethal weapons than they were in the earlier parts of the operation.
And where are they getting those from?
I couldn't tell you that, I'm afraid. I guess they're smuggling from somewhere, but I'd be speculating.
But Diamond is looking out for suspicious activity. They board a dhow. It's declared stateless, but it's flying an Iranian flag. The search finds nothing illegal. It's proving just as hard to stem the flow of weapons as to stop the Houthi attacks.
Jonathan Beale there. Supporters of the main opposition candidate in the African country's presidential election have been celebrating as provisional results show him in the lead. Bassirou Diomaye Faye is ahead of the former Prime Minister Amadou Ba. Several other opposition figures have conceded. The BBC's Thomas Nardi is in Dakar and brought us the latest.
Well, opposition candidate Diomaye Faye has been on the lead as a result of provisional results announced on television, and his supporters have been out on the streets here in Sali, where I am at the moment, in the capital Dakar and other parts of the country, because they believe they are winning this election. His opponent Amadou Ba of the ruling coalition has said that he's expecting a runoff. The winner of this election will have to secure 50% of the votes, and the Electoral Commission has until Friday to declare the final results. As you mentioned earlier, some of the opposition candidates have already called opposition leader Diomaye Faye to congratulate him.
And what are we expecting to happen next, Thomas?
And so the results have started trickling in. The ones that have come are not official results yet. They are just collations done by various television stations and then the political parties themselves. The Electoral Commission is still trying to compile all the results from the various polling stations and then declare them. So what we are seeing now is that a lot of people believe the opposition candidate will win this election, and that is why his supporters are celebrating.
Thomas Nardi there.
Terrifying moments, all captured on camera. A teen entering her queen's apartment is ambushed by a masked man. Watch again. A man dressed in camo, jumping her from behind, forcefully grabbing the teen and dragging her away. The woman chasing after her is her mother, Adriana Alvarez.
I never heard her scream like that.
You weren't thinking about your safety at that point?
No, absolutely not. No, it's my baby. Can't take her.
Adriana followed as the man continued to drag her daughter away, the three kicking and fighting all the way down 4 flights of stairs. The harrowing ordeal unfolding this past January as her 18-year-old daughter Lex was coming back home after finishing a morning dog walk.
He managed to grab my hair through the door. I remember being thrown onto the heater.
The NYPD identified the suspect as 25-year-old George Vasilou, her daughter's former co-worker. He pled not guilty to a slew of charges related to the attack. Tonight, his attorney not commenting.
He's just pepper spraying me. He's punching me.
The brawl reaching John Velez's first-floor apartment.
I heard her screaming. She ran to my apartment. I started chasing him. He ran across the street.
Enter neighbor Gus Bugas, who ran after him.
And I threw him on the floor. And once I got on top of him, he couldn't go nowhere.
Alvarez says she suffered a dislocated shoulder and eye injury. Her daughter amazingly sustaining minor knee scrapes. Price of a mom putting herself in harm's way.
The 4 men accused of carrying out the deadliest terror attack in Russia in nearly 20 years appeared in court on terrorism charges yesterday. Each showed signs of severe beatings, and Russian media reports the men were tortured during interrogations. The men allegedly opened fire at a concert hall near Moscow on Friday. More than 130 people there were killed in the attack, including children, and more than 180 others were injured. An affiliate of the Islamic State group says it was behind the attack. For more analysis here, let's bring in CBS News national security contributor Sam Vinograd. She's also a former assistant secretary for counterterrorism and threat prevention. Thanks so much for being with us. Sam, start with explaining to us what this ISIS affiliate branch is all about. Who is this, and what did the U.S. know about this group before the attack?
Well, Chanel, ISIS, the Islamic State in Iraq and al-Shams, has suffered territorial and leadership losses over the past several years in Iraq and Syria. However, ISIS, over the course of its history, really since 2004 and 2005, has developed about 20 or so regional affiliates. ISIS-K, or ISIS Khorasan, who's claimed responsibility for this attack, is ISIS's regional affiliate in Afghanistan and parts of Pakistan, Iran, and Central Asia. ISIS-K has historically been focused on gaining control of swaths of territory in that region, but has been expanding the geographic scope where it's conducting attacks, really focused on harming the reputation of the Taliban and foreign interests in Afghanistan, as well as pushing back against foreign interests that are fighting ISIS more broadly.
And Sam, House Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman Representative Michael McCaul joined Face the Nation just this weekend. There he seemed to suggest the other U.S. interests could be future targets of this group. Listen.
I believe so. I think the CENTCOM commander, General Kurilla, just testified this week before Congress that within 6 months that ISIS-K would have the capability to operate outside of Afghanistan, to do external operations. And it only took 6 days before they hit Moscow or outside of Moscow. And I think Europe is of concern. And it's sort of like we're going back to that old playbook where history repeats itself.
This is a really chilling comment. I mean, how widespread is this terrorist organization, and who should be concerned here?
Well, ISIS-K has already struck outside of Afghanistan. It's struck in Pakistan, Iran, in parts of Central Asia, and now in Russia. Having served as the lead official for counterterrorism at DHS, I will tell you that our planning did include taking steps to mitigate any threat that ISIS-K could pose to the homeland, as well as threats to U.S. interests in places like Europe. And that involves a lot of intelligence cooperation with our partners, as well as ensuring that we are doing screening and vetting of any individual that's coming here to ensure that they have no terrorism-related ties.
Okay, Sam, thank you.
Thanks.
New details about the terrorist massacre at a concert outside Moscow. Our chief global affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz, is tracking this for us.
This morning, the horrific toll of the mass shooting evident at the smoldering scene of Russia's deadliest attack in decades. More than 135 men, women, and children slaughtered, hundreds more injured. It was Friday evening in Moscow when 4 ISIS-K terrorists armed with automatic weapons shot their way into a concert hall at a shopping complex. The audience inside was just waiting for the rock band to begin when gunfire ripped through the hall. All the while, hearing the relentless, terrifying burst of automatic weapons fire. An eyewitness saying the men fired directly into the crowd, face to face. Another witness saying when the shooting was over, the ISIS-K gunmen hurled explosives as they fled. Within minutes, black smoke and flames pouring from the facility, trapping many inside and caving in the roof. Russia saying they captured and charged these men with the shooting, one clearly bloodied and beaten, with reports of torture as well. Russian President Vladimir Putin claiming without evidence that the men were headed to Ukraine. He never mentioned ISIS-K, despite its claim of responsibility. The U.S. confirming the attack was carried out by the Islamic extremists as well. White House officials saying they had warned the Russians of an imminent risk of an ISIS-K attack just 2 weeks ago. An attack they said could specifically target a concert hall. Instead of heeding the warning, Putin said the U.S. was trying to blackmail Russia.
That information was not only passed to the Russian government, it was made public as well. ISIS-K is based in Afghanistan and is seeking revenge against Russia for its involvement in the war in Syria and elsewhere. Also this morning, in the wake of this attack, France has raised its national security alert system to its highest level. Michael?
Yeah, the world is on alert, Martha. Thank you.